Morning guys, Thursday the 27th of August. Across the stones, Will. Come on, Will. Yeah. It feels, even though it has rained this week and it's still, there have been some sunny moments in between. It's interesting, this week feels just ever so slightly more autumnal, although it's not quite there yet, but it's just a bit cooler. There's other things as well, like it's darker in the mornings at the moment. It's also getting darker at night time earlier. The acorns are falling, have been for a while. Loads of conquers on the trees. I always love the, I know they're not ready to fall quite yet, but I always love it when the conquers come. I always had a bit of a thing, me and my daughter, where each year we'd just get really quite excited and collect as many conquers as possible. And I've sussed that over time. It's normally about the third week or so, give or take, in September, and you just have to get the right moment, the right weather conditions, a bit more wind to make them drop. And I remember as well, as she got a bit sort of older, there'd be certain trees where we go where there'd be all these little tiny kids. I'm talking really, like little primary age mums and dads, and we'd be like trying to really cool and calm, as if we weren't really that bothered. Whereas really we were like, get the conquers before clearing some few papers and things yesterday, and in between all of that, coming across, I say books, they're more journals really, that I've just writing, or other things I've learnt, or sometimes it's by dates. Loads of them, and it just sort of reinforces what I know I do, but seeing them, I suppose, in the various guises and different types of books and journals and formats. I use writing an enormous amount as a way of processing and expressing my thoughts. But it was interesting because it's also a bit of a you sort of, it's for the moment in time when you're learning and you're expressing, you're processing, but doesn't necessarily then mean it needs to be kept, I'm going to do anything with it. So there was a couple that I decided to keep for various reasons, but mostly some of them I was like, well, you know, it's quite personal reflections as well, really. So what I'm going to do, just keep them, and then what's going to happen to them. So I did throw a few of them, ripped a couple of things up. I think sorting through stuff, getting rid of things that you don't need, or you know that you haven't really used in a while. It's quite healthy, quite cathartic, really. Same in my books. There's a lot of books that I have to say I wouldn't want to get rid of. But equally, there are some that I'm actually thinking, you know what, no, I'd let a few of those go, or give them to perhaps a charity shop or something. So yeah, it's just clearing out, getting rid of, letting go of, use the word stuff. And the thing is, it does take a little while, because I know there's people say, oh, if you haven't touched certain things for a certain amount of time, then just throw the whole box, for example. But I find that very challenging, because there's always that sense of, I can't quite remember what's in there, and actually I've forgotten what some of the stuff might be, and therefore there may be stuff that I don't want to throw. You know, hidden gems, you call it treasure. Like I mentioned before, being the archaeologist, little gems you might come across. Oh, hello. Little gem just showed up. Just looking at the blackberries, and then there's red berries. I was just thinking about that'll be letting go of this season soon, won't we? Well, not quite yet, but slowly getting there. I think also most people probably have that sense of September, first week of September next week, and something about that, you know, the whole focus on the people going back to school, going back to work just after August bank holiday, all of that sort of feel. So I think that it feeds also into that element of moving into a new term, new season, new chapter. Lots of ways of looking at it. What's still hanging over from this season, this chapter that we need to let go of, I will move on. Well guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a tuneful, twirly, thirst quenching, thoughtful, twitch-twooing Thursday. And I shall speak to you later. Take care guys, bye.